Hi there Libra, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your February Tarotscope. If you haven't been to me before, then this is an opportunity for the tarot to give you a message for the upcoming month. I've got two decks in front of me. This is the Oracle deck that I'm using this month. It's the Angels of Healing and Hope. It's a gorgeous little deck. So that's the Oracle deck, and then I take 6 tarot cards. Now, as a rule, they tend to last anywhere between 5 minutes to 10 minutes. The message is the message, and once it's complete, it's done. So, but I don't know how long it's going to take at this point in time. So it's about that time. I have made available, it's not, you don't have to do it, it's not essential, but I have made available, because it was a common request, a buy me a coffee page. I happen to drink tea, but I will very happily receive a cup of coffee if you'd like to do that as well. As I say, no pressure, but the details are on the contact details for the page are on the details. Now, this month I'm doing something really a little bit different, and I don't normally do this, as you know, but February is a really big astrological month, probably the biggest so far this year that I'm aware of. So I've made a couple of notes to talk to you about some key dates. So if you would like to maybe take a pen and then you can jot them down. So the 4th of February, and these are just the big ones, obviously there are daily transits, but the 4th of Feb, you've got Uranus going direct in Taurus. Now that means that anything that's stuck with regards to finances or security or life situations is going to begin to move. So that's good. We're moving forward finally in February, because January was quite a stuck month for quite a few of us actually, and I think there was a lot of releasing going on. On the 6th of February, you've got Mercury entering Pisces. So on the 10th of February, you've got Venus entering Pisces. So Pisces is a water sign. It's very emotional. It's very dreamy. It's very intuitive. So it's all about the psychic side of you. So Mercury is about communications and Venus is about what you value. So you can expect as a result of this to be able to talk about, or to express, certainly psychically, or connect with this intuitive side of you. So expect, it can be a very intuitive time when what you value and communicate is, they kind of align. So it's also quite a romantic time. We all like Pisces, so it's very gentle. On the 14th of Feb, so on Valentine's Day, then you've got a biggie. You've got Saturn entering Aries, and that's a brand new 2.5-year cycle. So basically, Saturn is about boundaries, responsibilities, duty, and Aries is about leading the way and about the self. So it's the first sign. So this is very much a time where you're going to start on the 14th to begin to set yourself boundaries and roles for your own development. So it's it's basically a time of courage, self-definition, and standing up for yourself. And it's been very interesting to see what happens on the world stage as well with regards to this. So that's on the 14th of Feb. On the 17th, you've got a solar eclipse in Aquarius, and that's a powerful reset for friendships, communications, audiences, tech, and where people belong. So it's a new future beginning. That's the solar eclipse in Aquarius on the 17th. The 20th, you've got Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries. So that's the big threshold moment. Old identities dissolve and truer ones begin to form. So reality meets dreams. It's a really big month. Great stuff. 26th of February comes back with a little bit of a grounding, because Mercury goes back in, goes retrograde. So my least favourite time. I don't enjoy it, but that's because I communicate for a living. So yeah, just make sure from the 26th that you double check your travel plans. If you just, what they say is, isn't it, cross the T's and dot the I's. So that's one to watch out for at the 26th of February. Loads of people enjoy it. Not me, not so much. Let me know in the comments whether you enjoy Mercury retrograde or not. I realise that I can actually talk to you and you do respond, which is quite interesting. Most of the time I think like I'm talking to myself, and then I do enjoy the feedback, I must admit. Let's have a look. Right, so Libra. What have we got for February? Spread your wings. So last month, I know that it was very much about, there was a pulling away, dissolving responsibilities and things like that. So there was a little bit of a trying to do that last month. So it'd be interesting to see what the cards have to say this month about it. Well, look at how we end with the star. And you know what I think about the star. It's when the star comes in a reading, then it's very much about making a wish. Oh gosh, I've got to cover all these cards because I'm just going to do that because YouTube is so ridiculous about it. Okay, so you've got spread your wings. Now, you begin the month of February a little bit worn down. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the physical card of I've been doing so much, and actually you can see it's a strong position. So you are in a good position, but it's taken its toll. So you're a little bit weary. What we call battle weary. Okay, so you begin the month a little bit battle weary over something, and then you walk away from it emotionally. So you move towards your future. You let the past settle. You put things behind you. It's a very emotional time. So if there's been a situation where you've been feeling a bit guilty or a bit responsible for something, then you will put those feelings behind you, because this is emotions. And you move towards your future purposefully because you realise that that's the best thing to do. So battle weary, moving on. Not moving away or moving out, moving on. Okay, and then you've got money comes in. So I've got to cover these cards up. So money comes in, and that's basically about the fact that you put yourself in that situation, you're spreading your wings, and the King of Pentacles is saying, right, I'm going to take responsible for my own money, and I'm going to look at the best way to grow. So the Seven of Pentacles is about, you can see he's considering his options. There's fruit there, so things have been working. You're not brassic broke, but you're looking at ways to make it work better for you. So it's always around, actually, is this the best way to spend my money? Should I look at an option? So you may be considering financial situations as to how you can make your money work better for you. How can you earn more money? And actually, that's brought about by your desire to take responsibility for your finances, to take charge of your money. Okay, so we've got, I'm exhausted, I'm moving on, and now I'm in a situation where I need to take care of myself financially. I need to take charge. I need to look at what I've got and look at how I can improve that so I can create a lovely, secure future for myself. Because it's 7, so you haven't yet made it, but you're well on your way. Okay, and then you've got, sorry, was that a bit rushed? I did feel a bit rushed that then, but it's basically, it is what it says it is. And then you move into this section where at the end of the month, you've got the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is, let me just listen to what this is. Okay, so we're moving on. We're taking charge of money. The Lovers is not always a relationship, but it can be. So it can be that a significant other becomes committed to you, and therefore you are both, the star is about a direction, about making your wishes come true, so it becomes very dreamlike. So for example, if this was not necessarily related to this, I don't believe this is connected, that's about you getting on with business. And then there's this significant, because you've got 2 major arcanas, we can't negate that. You've got the Lovers, which is a major, and the Star, which is a major, and it's very dreamlike. So the Stars is very wishful, but it's also very celestial. So it's heaven sent, it's divine intervention, it's something that's meant to be. I never enjoy saying that, but the universe is listening, because I believe we have complete autonomy, and I know we do. But this is something about maybe your wishes are being granted about a relationship. Maybe it's taking the next level. This is a significant partnership. So if it's not an emotional, romantic one, then it's about 2 people on a balanced, equal partnership, as in you're both giving the same amount of whatever it is into your relationship. So if it's a mother and a daughter, it's about putting things onto an even keel, because actually that's what you've been wishing for. If it's about a love relationship, then this is about it's becoming committed, it's becoming a partnership. The 2 of you are coming together for a common, like the 2 of, but it's more established. This also can be that you are becoming obsessed, as in the Lovers is very romantic, but it's also extremely obsessive. So you can become obsessive about chasing your dreams, about making your mark on the world, following your North Star. So if it's not relationship orientated, if you're like, I don't really see that, then maybe it could be that actually, as I say, you're going to become really quite obsessive about following your dream. Okay. And that's wonderful. It's, you know, it's a really beautiful position to be in. And then what you need to say to yourself is, just when you get obsessive, is to make sure you still stay grounded. So when you've got the 26th of February coming in with the Mercury retrograde, is to just make sure you're communicating what you want and what you desire very effectively. Okay, but it's a significant change here, and it's really interesting. And whenever you get the star, I always say this: make a wish, because guess what? It's the first of the month almost, and the universe is listening. And the universe is listening about making a significant change here. Either you become obsessed about chasing your dreams, or you become completely on a balanced and even keel with something you've been wishing for with regards to a relationship or a significant person in your life. Okay, I hope that you found that helpful. As I said many times now, if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. Check out your moon and or your rising, because it could be astrologically that actually you're more in tune with that side of your character this month than this one, the sun sign. Because remember, this is for sun. Well, or your moon, or whichever one it is, but it's the star sign, sorry. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful, and thanks very much for your time. 2026, I know it's late. My camera broke. It was tedious, but these things, sometimes we just got to roll with the punches, you know. So I have a new one now, which you're actually watching at the moment. So hopefully the picture's a little bit better. And I will get those out to you as soon as humanly possible. Okay, thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.